It's getting harder way Southern T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, do your boy a favor and smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Today we here with Southern T. Now I noticed y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. I got 6 people in the building right now. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Can you help keep the lights with the views? Now, I hadn't been talking about Triple G and Canelo, but I hadn't been talking about it, on purpose, just to kind of see like the feel around it, like what try to gauge the temperature of this fight. And what I've noticed right now, that not many people, are interested or even checking for this Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight right now. Understandably, because this is not a fight that we asked for at all. We didn't even think that we would be getting this third fight, let alone did we ask for it. We probably would have wanted to see this third fight right immediately after the second fight, but Canelo Alvarez, wasn't on board. Wasn't on board for it right after the second fight, so it never happened. Now all of a sudden, Canelo Alvarez loses to Dimitri Bivol, and now all of a sudden he got beef with Triple G again. Now, the reason I haven't said nothing about this is because to me, this fight is complete bullshit. You know what I mean? Not interested in seeing it again. So I wasn't speaking on it on purpose, right? But today I had to speak on this because a few things are going to come from this, and I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, as quick as I possibly can. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could do so, smash that like button for your boy. But I'm gonna speak on it now. I've been watching these press conferences, seeing these news clippings, these little small clips and whatnot from Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. What's good, Yoda Wise, Josh Sanders, J-Man Gray, TWT in the building. Glad y'all folks could come. Glad y'all folks could make it. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. TWT in the building. I've been seeing all the press clippings and whatnot from Canelo Alvarez, and I'm sick to my stomach because Canelo Alvarez is really trying to push to us that he really has a dislike for Triple G. Oh, he just can't stand Triple G. This fight personal because Triple G just, talk so bad about him. He just despises Triple G. Since when all of a sudden do you despise and hate Triple G so bad? I remember when Triple G wanted to fight his third fight right after the second fight. You told Triple G to go to hell. You said you would never fight him again, and you're not interested in fighting Triple G at all. But now all of a sudden you have this strong dislike and disdain for Triple G all of a sudden. Now, I don't get it. Canelo has been pretending the whole time, oh yeah, it's personal. Me and Triple G got unfinished business. I took this fight because I don't like him, and this is a real beef. Canelo Alvarez has been trying to sell us on the fact that it's personal between him and Triple G this whole time. And Triple G been saying the whole time, man, I don't got no problem with Canelo. I didn't even know I was going to get this third fight. I wasn't expecting this third fight. It came out of nowhere. But, of course, I'm going to take it. This been Triple G's stance, right? But you've had Canelo Alvarez who insists that, oh, yeah, this is personal. It's a personal thing between us. It's a bad blood thing. And Triple G like, man, I don't care about it like that. I wanted this fight years ago. We didn't get it, but I sure will, take it now. I take it how I could get it, right? So that's been Triple G's feel. Canelo has been trying to push this fake beef narrative, I guess, to sell the fight. Triple G has been keeping it, pretty much straight up and down like it is. Like, man, I'm taking this fight because it's a money fight. I wasn't expecting it. I got it, so I'm going to do it. And Triple G also confirmed that he will be retiring, after this next fight, which I'm going to do a certainty about later on my live stream. I'm going to talk about a few things on my live stream later. The AJ Alexander Usyk undercards, the Tyson Fury retirement, the Triple G retirement. We're going to have us a good little live stream later on. Lomachenko coming back, a good little live stream later on. But Triple G, he basically said, this is going to be my last fight before I retire. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do my thing. Canelo Alvarez has been pushing this narrative, right, that it's a real beef between Triple G and Canelo. So when asked about it, Triple G stated, man, I don't got nothing against Canelo. You know what I mean? It's all respect for Canelo. He a great fighter. He said Canelo Alvarez got a problem with the comments that he made about Canelo Alvarez, taking steroids, right? His PED use. And Triple G said, if anybody got a problem with that, then it sounds like a personal problem because that's public knowledge. That's not something that I put out there. It's public knowledge that Canelo Alvarez, got popped. 4 PEDs was good. MP, what the fuck? TWT in the building. Shout out my guy, MP, what the fuck? Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. TWT is in the building. You know what I mean? But let me read exactly what Triple G had to say. I'm going to read the article for you guys. Again, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. The animosity between Triple G and Canelo Alvarez was significantly elevated in 2018 after Canelo tested positive for a banned substance, clenbuterol. So a lot of people forget that the reason that Canelo Alvarez tested positive was because, he was about to fight Triple G. He tested positive for those steroids going into a Triple G fight. You know what I mean? So if anybody is to question Canelo Alvarez's use, it very well should be Triple G. So I don't got no problem with anything Triple G has to say about his steroid use or whatnot, because he was indeed the victim or the donkey of the actual act. You know what I mean? Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I got 7 people in the building. I got 8 likes. I need everybody in here that hasn't smashed that like button. Smash that like button for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we doing a good job. Let YouTube know that you over here cooking with your boy. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. The animosity between Triple G and Canelo Alvarez was significantly elevated in 2018 after Canelo tested positive for a banned substance, clenbuterol. Triple G will call Canelo Alvarez a cheater and question his past performances, including his ability to take his big shots in the 2017 encounter, which ended in a controversial 12-round split draw. When the rematch finally happened, Canelo won a very close 12-round majority decision to capture the middleweight crown. The trilogy fight takes place September 17th when Golovkin heads to 168 to challenge Canelo for his undisputed super middleweight title at the T-Mobile Arena. Since their rematch, Canelo has unified the entire super middleweight division. He briefly moved up to light heavyweight to capture a world title before moving back down to 168. Golovkin respects Canelo's accomplishments, but still questions whether or not the Mexican boxer was a clean fighter in both those matchups. You know what I mean? What's good, Miss Joette? So Triple G, is questioning whether Canelo was clean in his 2 fights with Canelo, which I completely understand. You know what I mean? Because we know that Canelo popped dirty for steroids, right? But we forget that Canelo popped dirty for steroids leading up into that Triple G fight. You know what I mean? So there's that. Canelo Alvarez is tested by VADA for all of his contests, and he's also enrolled in the WBC's clean boxing program. This is what Triple G had to say. Triple G said, I'm not the kind of person, my bad. This is what Triple G had to say. Triple G said, I'm not the kind of person who's going to belittle any athlete's achievements, and Canelo's achieved a lot. But there are some questions about how he did what he did and what did he use. I didn't say something just because I came up with it. There are lab results. The doctor said there are and there were results of the water being tested. And when I asked, I said, yes, I believe that he cheated. And if somebody in his team didn't like my words, I believe that that's a personal problem for them. And that's what Triple G, had to say about Canelo Alvarez and that steroid situation. It feels like Triple G is feeling the way. What's good, Miss Joey? Appreciate you sliding through. It feels like y'all smashed that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. It feels like Triple G is just landing. It actually feels like Triple G is having his last hurrah. It kind of feel like Triple G just like fuck it at this point. I'm saying what I mean, and I'm laying out on the line. He said multiple times, man, I didn't even know that I was about to get this fight, but I'm glad that I get it. I asked for this fight years ago. He ain't want it, but now all of a sudden I get it. I didn't even know I was getting it, but I'm taking it. He said, man, there ain't no real beef. I don't know why Canelo, got, such this problem or why he's saying these things. I have no problem with Canelo. Canelo trying to big up this fight as if, it's a real beef. That's why he doing it. And Triple G been, laying everything outright, plain and simple, like, from the jump. He been shutting down, all the bullshit. And now you got him coming out of here saying that, man, if somebody got a problem, with me questioning his achievements, or, saying I think he cheated both times against me, or saying that I don't know how, he stood up to my punches, and I think it was the steroids that made him stand up to my punches, then that's just a problem that y'all got to take up, for yourself. And I wasn't even talking about this Triple G and Canelo Alvarez fight because I was doing it on purpose, because nobody cares, nobody wants to see it, and I was trying to see exactly who would be talking about it. But I had to speak about this because I've been seeing Canelo Alvarez, trying to push this fake beef narrative, you know what I mean? And I hate it. He trying to give us a reason to make us believe that, oh yeah, I'm fighting this fight because I want to prove something. Now you fighting this fight because you lost, you need to come back, win, and it's a money grab just in case you lose again. You know what I mean? Type deal. So don't say me that this is personal, that you got a vendetta against him, and that's why you fighting him. When you just using it as a reason to duck David Benavidez, to duck Jamal Charlo, to duck David Morrell Jr., and all them people at 168 right now. And you at 168, but you gonna bring Triple G up to fight, and then you go back up to 175. You don't want to fight that, man. You feel me? You feel me? You don't want to fight them guys at 168. That's why you playing around at 168 and 175. This ain't no personal issue between you and Triple G. You know what I mean? You just want to bring Triple G along for the ride because you want to get back in the W column. This ain't a fight that nobody was asking for. We was asking for this fight years ago. This would have been a big fight 3 and 4 years ago. You know what I mean? Right after the fact. I'm tired of these fighters, Josh Taylor and Canelo Alvarez, trying to pump fake them fighting rematches because they want to prove something when we all know you fighting this rematch because it's other people that you don't want to fight, and you feel like that this particular rematch is the best chance you got of winning the fight. But I didn't talk about this shit on purpose because, who the hell cares? But I thought this was interesting for Triple G, to come out and say this and to double down on this. And I wholeheartedly agree with Triple G. You know what I mean? I wholeheartedly agree with Triple G. DP said he want the link. I bet I can drop the link for you real quick. Let's do 15. Drop the link for you. There you go. Shout out my brother DP Rocker TWT in the building. I had to come and speak on this one. You know what I mean? Because when I see it, people look at me funny and people, oh, you a Canelo hater. But Triple G is actually the guy who had to step in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, while being on steroids, while being on Cambuterol, while taking PEDs. So if anybody has a problem with, what Triple G is saying, if Canelo got a problem with what Triple G is saying, then I believe you just got a problem with yourself. You know what I mean? Because he's the guy who stepped in the ring with you and fought you, juiced up and on steroids and whatnot. So that man feel like you cheated both fights, then that man just feel like you cheated both fights. He was in that ring, or who really go tell him, you know what I mean, that he lying. What's good, DP? What's good, DP? I know you got something to say on
What's going on, bro? Yeah, man, this shit getting old. Shit getting old, these excuses. I mean, I can understand you having one beef about the whole, he was on something, this and that. My thing is, man, whoop his ass. You didn't have 2 chances to do it. Whoop his ass. If that's how you feel, why you talking now? Whoop his ass. Just go out there and do what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, just whoop his ass.
I don't think he's making no excuses. He's just telling you what it is. He said, I didn't even want this fight. I didn't know I was finna get this fight. He pulled me out for this fight. You know what I mean? He said, I was at 160. I don't think he's making no excuses. He telling you what it is. They asked him about, they said Canelo got a personal beef with him. He was like, I ain't got no beef with Canelo. He said, I ain't got no beef with Canelo. Canelo mad I said he was on steroids. That's what Triple G saying.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, I get what you're saying, but here's my thing with that. And as far as Canelo, because, we already know his track record. He's saying that, I never fight him again, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And arguably, it could have been either way. Like, I watched both fights. It could have been one way or another.
I think Canelo lost the first one, and he won the second.
I do too. So technically, it should be 1-1. Yeah. And it's the reason why he picked him for the third fight. So, try to get that get back column or whatever.
The reason why he picked him 3 years later for the third
exactly. Fight. Exactly. Because he stalled him out, wanted him to get old, so he can, But I'm telling you, man, it wouldn't surprise me if Triple G beat him. It wouldn't surprise me.
I hope he beat him, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't think he is. Plus, this is get back or whatever.
Is a cheat. How do I beat a cheater if you're not one?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I look at it like this, T. If Canelo loses his fight, man, he need to retire.
If Canelo loses this fight, he done.
Yeah, he done. He done, bro. He done, man. I mean, and I don't know why these dudes sitting around waiting on him to like pick them for a big money fight or whatever. And all the other guys, I ain't saying they doing it now, but at one point in time, they was sitting around hoping that Canelo would say, I choose you, kind of like giving them too much props or whatever. But I think, man, that train done sell, man. Yeah, he's still the big money fight, whatever. But as far as him being like a top level fighter, this is gonna be the fight that we gonna have to basically see. Because if this fight close, if it's close, then he's done. I don't care if he get a split decision, he's done.
Yeah, if he get a split,
he's done.
If he get a split with Triple G, then that's bad. But I think the only reason he even fighting Triple G is because he feel like he's slowing down. I think he know that he's slowing down, which is why he ain't trying to see any of those guys, at 168, which is why he bringing up guys from 160 to 168 to begin with. He ain't trying to see
absolutely
168. He was about to bring up a guy from 160, and then decided not even to bring him up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bring Triple G up. He wanted an even lesser challenge than a Charlo. You know what I mean? Like, well, nah, fuck it. I fight Triple G. Yeah, 160.
But what's crazy though, man, is and I would have thought that he would have said, "Screw this! I want that running back." With Bivol, like I want to run it back.
The thing that he's saying now is that he gonna fight Bivol after this, but we all know this. We all know that's not true because Bivol is about to fight Zerto, and then after Zerto, he go fight Berturier.
That'll be
So he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Canelo. Canelo he keeps saying that, I'm gonna fight Bivol after this fight to get us to believe that he wanted to fight him, that he wasn't scared. He know Bivol got other obligations. He gonna say, well, I tried to fight him and he couldn't fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they're still gonna put him in a situation where he got to fight those guys at 168. You know what I mean? He still gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? Because those interim champs and shit down there. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting to see what the hell go come from it. I just wanted to jump on this jump real quick and let y'all know what Triple G has said type deal. I've been seeing a lot. Triple G ain't really been saying much leading up to this fight. Canelo been saying most of the stuff, which is why I ain't been reporting on it, because he been pushing this. I'm gonna hurt Triple G. We don't like each other and shit like that. And Triple G over there like, man, look, I ain't worried about dude. I'm taking the fight because he's a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, facts. And he's 40 years old. Shit, I'll take that fight too.
Yeah, Triple G like, man, I ain't got no problem with him. He just mad because I see I question him taking steroids against me, and I do too. Cause how the fuck you right? How did you take all them motherfucking punches? He ain't lying. Triple G is the fight that Canelo got busted for taking steroids on. We forget that part. You know what I mean?
Right. And on top of that, T, man, did you see how small he looked in the Bivol fight though?
Yeah.
Like he looked small as hell. Like he couldn't even move, man. He was just stationary. So you can't tell me that something was going on, man. He probably was coming off. He probably was coming down and and all that shit. But man, I get it. I see it. We know what the deal is. We know the play.
Yeah, fact, man. But
we know the play with dude.
I ain't gonna hold up y'all too long. I know Fab ain't went on yet.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to jump on, man, and fuck with you for a minute, but I know you got shit to do, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long though, man. I just want to come in, hit y'all with that tad bit. Probably I say something about it. I probably ain't gonna say nothing else about it either. I probably ain't gonna say nothing else about this shit. Either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, I just listened to the AB thing, man. That's very disappointing, though. Very disappointing.
Yeah, man. I wanted to see that shit too, man. I was excited. Yeah. We had two big fights this weekend. Now we ain't got. Now we don't. We got the MMA. We got Joshua and we had AB too, bro. We was gonna be lit this weekend, man. Lit. But
well, if you find out any more information, man, drop it, man. Because I don't know what happened or whatever, but that's crazy, bro. You gotta pray for the brother, man.
Make sure y'all check out too my my what's the boy name? My Peter Clark video about Team Fury and Team Marshall. They got a new member on the team, Peter Clark. Y'all Google Peter Clark, man. Tell me what y'all find. Y'all check out my previous T about Peter Clark. Interesting shit in there, man. Some interesting shit in there, like boxing. Like we got WBA under investigation, right? We got the WBO. We got the WBA under investigation. We got ESPN under investigation. We got a fucking RICO case that's stemming into the boxing world, money laundering scheme through boxing. You know what I mean? We got a lot of fucked up shit going on, and now we got Team Fury signed in the ex-drug lord cartel. Y'all go check out my video. It's 2 videos ago. It's this video. It's my Alexander Usyk breakdown. It's my Adrian Broner, pulling out of the fight video. And the one before that one, it's a visual in there. You got audio, and I'm telling y'all go want to check that out. Some interesting shit in that joint. Go check out my Marshall and Team Fury. Hire recently released drug lord John Clark. I'm telling y'all go want to see that. DP, if you can check that joint out, check that joint out. But
I'm on it, bro.
But I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. I appreciate y'all folks sliding through this. John Skin, the Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out.
Word, bro.